Well, hello, my lovely Leos, and how are you all today? Oh, well, there you go. That doesn't happen every day, does it? Uh, it's going to be the one. That's just completely thrown me. That has. I didn't even know there was one upside down in there, let alone cutting on it. Yeah. Okay. Welcome to Timsy Naked Tarot. I even got my name nearly wrong there as well. Oh dear, oh dear. That's just amazing. Um, Yeah, don't worry. Timsy's not naked. As you can see, I've got a jumper on today. Look, uh, the tarot reader is naked, by which I mean I strip out as much astrology as I can. I do this by pulling in the person's star sign or type of star sign that we're doing the read about. Okay, it is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry, don't panic. Not every read can resonate with you. Best thing I can subscribe. The best thing I can suggest for you, if this read isn't resonating, or you find that reads just aren't resonating for you at the moment, is check out the readers all signs overviews we do. Okay, we all do this. Some of us do it to give us a. I do it personally to give me something to read about because I do general reads. Other readers do it to see what the general energies are. But if you watch these overviews, anything what resonates, anything what you think, oh yeah, that one sounds a little bit like me, go and watch them ones. It doesn't matter if it's in your star sign or not, because, well, not always it is about you. Sometimes it might be about a person who's coming into your life and it might be appearing in their star sign read. Okay, so just a little helping hand those for who are looking for answers but not finding anything that resonates in their field they are looking in. Okay, we are doing a read on the Hanged Man. This is going to be about what your partner, divine runner, twin flame, deep soul, whatever you want to call it, the person you're in love with and you're hoping they're in love with you, is intending to do. This is all spurring off the new moon, which is when I done my all signs overview. And at new moons, we set our intentions, knowingly or not. And these intentions build up with the cycle of the moon until we get to the full moon, which should be the peak, which should be the intentions coming to fruition. And then we gradually go back down to the next new moon, which will dealing with the consequences of that fruition. Okay. And I made consequences sound pretty bad. The results, there you go, the results of that fruition. How about that? So that is what we're doing a read upon. We are doing the read with a King of Spades, which is a Libra. So your person, a Libra. If it's not, it might still resonate with you, but chances are it probably won't be as resonating as much as if your person was a Libra. So with the Hangman, this is a little bit different. This isn't the intention of they're going to look at things differently. Well, for some of you, it might be. This is more of they have been looking at things differently, and this is where the intention is driving from. Okay, so we got the Six of Swords. Okay, so they're looking for some sort of peace and stability and tranquility within their life and definitely within their thinking. Okay, going with that is an Ace of Pentacles. They are looking for a new start. What was the one underneath it? I think that was the Ace of Swords. And an Ace of Swords. They may be talking about the truth as well. Or they may be talking the truth if there's any communication cards coming in. Okay, so let's see what the universe is going to give us in the way of clarification on all this. Right, the first card I pull, which will be the top left, will be their intention they have set, knowingly or unknowingly, to the universe. Okay. The card after that is what they are most likely to do. It's going to be the universe's best guess because we use free will every day of the week and quite often get in the way of the best educated guesses of the universe and its plans. And then the bottom card, well, I have been saying it's the outcome the universe is hoping from all this. But I'm actually going to say it's going to be advice to you, Leo, okay, about like what to do, what not to do, etc., etc. Because that's how the last 4 or so of these reads have actually been. It's been more of advice than of what is actually happening. And of course, as always, we will have an overall energy card that comes off the bottom of the deck, which is the 2 of Swords, a decision they are having to make, or you may have to make. Okay, so we have got the 10 of Pentacles. First and foremost, the 10 indicates an end. Okay, there is not on an 11 of Pentacles. It doesn't do that in tarot. It goes back to a beginning. It goes back to an ace. The Ace of Pentacles. Okay, we had that in the cut, didn't we? But it could be any ace. It could be any sort of new start card. The 10 of Pentacles is like having your life together, basically. It's, you may not have the perfect job. It may not be making you millions, but it's perfect to you. Or in their case, it's perfect to them. They're happy in their job. They like the people they work with. They're not stressed out by it. They're not disheartened by it. It's the perfect little job. And again, the house. It might not be a mansion, yeah, with horses running around in paddocks and staff cleaning for you. But what they have is good enough for them. They are content. They are happy. It's what they want. Okay? It's not like the case of I settle to live in a shack because that's all I can afford. It's I've got myself a house. Yeah, it might not be the best house in the world, but it's the house I want. It's kind of like that. It's having their life as they want it all together. Everything is kind of perfect. And this is the intention they're saying. They haven't got this yet because they're setting it as an intention, the 10 of Pentacles. They want it. And somehow this involves you, Leo. Okay, the intentions or the actions are the Sun. Happiness, joy, security, possibly revealing secrets. The sun comes up and it sheds light on the day and there is nowhere to hide from the light. Okay, and that Ace of Swords, which we saw briefly underneath the Ace of Pentacles, from the pre-cut. So there you go, a couple of the pre-cut cards sort of coming out in a roundabout way. Shall we crack on with the clarifiers? Oh, the Ace of Swords is a clarifying new beginning. It's an aha moment. It's a realization. But in your case, this is advice to you, Leo. This will be getting a truthful beginning. Someone's coming up to you. They're going to want a restart and they're going to tell you the truth of the matter. Everything you may have thought is either getting verified or dismissed. Okay. Well, that's the first card then. It wanted to come out. It wanted to come out, so I let it out. The 10 of Cups as well. So not only are they intending to get the lifestyle they've always wanted, yeah, they're wanting to get emotional fulfillment as well. And again, this leads to another new beginning. Their intentions are, you can't fucking write this, can you? Sorry about that. Okay, so their intentions are getting emotionally fulfilled, having the perfect surroundings, so to speak, with the Pentacles there, the 10 of Pentacles. A new start in love. We've had three new starts come out so far. We've got the Ace of Swords down there. We had the Ace of Pentacles in the cut. We have got the Ace of Cups here. The Knight of Pentacles is a determination to do it. Okay, they know it might not happen overnight. They're realizing that they put the intention in time. I want. Okay, or no, in time I'll have is what they probably actually worded it, either in their conscious or subconscious thoughts to the universe. When you're setting your intention, these can come in all sorts of ways. Yes, you can do it when there's a new moon. Sometimes you can have like a tower moment within your life and you end up, I don't know, sitting in the middle of the woods somewhere, taking in the surroundings, crying your eyes out, praying to God or the universe, source, whatever you want to pray to. In my particular case, I done it to God. I weren't in the woods either. you contemplate all sorts of things. You contemplate the end, you contemplate whys, you contemplate hows, and everything else. And then you get your answer a couple of days later. Yeah, the universe actually answers. And you just have to be aware enough for those answers. But you can manifest and put your intentions out in all sorts of ways. With the devil at the end of all this, it is almost like an obsession they have. Yeah. If this was a conscious manifestation they were doing, it weren't like they waited until the new moon to do it. This is what they are continuously trying to bring about in their life. Yeah, consciously or unconsciously. It is also a little indication that they may not realize they already have it. Okay, the devil energy there is like the devil whispering into that lady's ear. It's like you've got the house. It is the house of your dreams. It's the house you manifested. But they're not quite happy with it. They want the next step up. It could be someone who's always hungry for a little bit more. And that sort of kind of backs that up. Overthinking, trapped within one's own thinking. And this is probably why they are in a hanged man position. And the change of the aspects of thinking, that that 8 of swords was probably a 9 of swords. And I actually called it a 9 of swords before I actually called it an 8 of swords. The hanged man is causing them to sort of wake up and realize that, well, I have got the house. I never specifically asked for a house within my manifestations. I just asked for a house. I got a house. I didn't ask for a house with X amount of bathrooms and 2 acres of land and all that. I just asked for a house. I got a house. I asked for love. I got love. I want new love. And they may get new love. Okay, but I feel it's this Libra of yours, they don't see what they have. They don't see the results of what they manifest. They manifested a house. They probably did literally that. I want a place to live. You've got a place to live. No, I'm not happy with this. I want a bigger, better place to live. I want love. You've got love. Yeah. Oh, I'm not happy with this. I want some sort of new love. Oh, I'll give you a child. Oh, no, I'm not happy with that. I want new love. Yeah, they're very general with their manifestation. This is why the universe is quite easily manifested for your person. It's because they are so general, the universe can get away with pretty much doing anything. A puppy, a car they've always wanted. Yeah, there you go, you can have that. Yeah, you love this car. But they're not being quite specific enough about what love they want, their new love. Okay? So, and I'm not saying that you are their love, which they're not happy with, and they want a new one. You might be the new one that the universe is going to dump on them. If you are, you might want to be careful, because you might not be quite right. Okay, so the sun, their intention, though, that was their intentions. This is their actions. Puke me out a lot, universe. Okay. Pick it up. Okay, it wants to stay there. I can go first then. Fine. 2 of Pentacles. 7 of Wands. How many have I got here? Do that. I'll just push them up a little bit. Okay, 2 of Pentacles. 7 of Wands. Page of Cups. Knight of Swords. The World. And the 9 of Cups. Okay. And so we got the 2 of Pentacles. The 2 of Pentacles is juggling stuff. So in the 3D, what people will be seeing them doing is that they're juggling energies. They're juggling situations. They're juggling people, possibly. Okay, especially as it's coming under that emotionally content card of the 10 of Cups. With the Knight of Swords, they're juggling the truth and telling someone. I did say we might see communication. This is also a communication card, but this one's more so. they are likely to come in and talk to, and this is if readers about you, talk to you about something about love. The fact that maybe they love you, perhaps that maybe they love someone else and they want to split up with you. We're seeing the advice. At this point, this isn't telling me it is about a new start. They do want a new start, but they feel that they have the right for a new start with that Seven of Wands. Normally it's like defending your corner or something like that, but I feel it's like I have the right for a new start. And above this Seven of Wands is a new start. I have the right for a new start in love. Perhaps, I don't know, perhaps it could be an aspect of a relationship that you deny from them. Perhaps you're a friend and they want to take it to the next level to love or something like that, which would kind of play right into that Page of Cups card there. That is new love. Now, a lot of tarot reading is how you interpret what I tell you about the cards, the energies I feel. Okay, it is new love. I don't often say that about the Page of the Page of Cups. I often say it's like a dreamy love, it's a romantic love, but I feel it's a new level of friendship, love. Okay, I feel it does is that they're defending their corner about wanting to take you from a friend to a lover. Yeah, they want to go up a step. Wherever they are with you on a love level, they want to go up a step. So if you're already an established girlfriend or boyfriend, they might want marriage. If you're already married, they might want a child. If you've already got children, they might want to renew their vows. Yeah, vows to reinforce the bonds you already have. Okay, something like that. And this is the juggling of what I've got with what I want. The Nine of Cups is their wish. Now, if you are with this person, you probably know what their dreams, hopes, and wishes are. And this is what they are sort of on that love aspect. That's what they are wanting to talk to you about. And they will come charging in one day and blurt it all out and hoping for the new start. The universe is saying that's a big new start. The chances are you may agree with it. Okay. If you don't know this person, I started on you're already in a relationship. If you don't know this person, they might start coming and talking to you, yeah, and tell you that they find you very attractive. They've noticed you around, and there is a song in there somewhere. Okay, I'm not putting the last bit. Okay, why not? Do you want to go to bed with me? Yeah, it could be trying to initiate the relationship with you. Let's see what's crossing this. Oh, the sun. I know the truth. I know this person brings me happiness. I know this person brings me joy. I know this person brings me that last pentacle I need up there to make that completeness. I'm referring to the 9, which comes before that, and you get the last pentacle, makes the 10. I know they make me emotionally happy. I know it's a new love I've been manifesting. I'm juggling with whatever I've got else in my life, but I still want them. Oh, this, all what I said there, and then bang, no. I know all this, but I'm not going to act upon it. They have to make the first move because I'm stuck up my own arse. I've got an arrogant Libra we're doing a read on. Lovely. Let's see about you, Leo. That just fell out. Let's throw that back in. Right. Let's see about you, Leo. The truth of the matter. The advice to you about the truth you are going to get from this Libra. Okay, so, well, there we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, no, throw them on the floor. Why don't I? The Empress. Okay. Oh, that middle one ain't wanting to come out. Oh, the Empress, the Fool, the Justice card. Okay. And the Page of Wands. Okay. So, with all that coming out, we got the truth. The truth is coming out. How this is going to affect you, or the advice the universe is giving you, is stay in your Empress energy, no matter what that truth is. Yeah? Don't rise up. Don't react to it straight away. take it in, absorb it, mull it over, digest it, and then come up with your best answer possible. The Empress is someone who is in control. She, I suppose, traditionally speaking, normally they would be in control from the back of the wings behind the Emperor, but there have been numerous cases of actual Empresses running empires. Not many people would think about it, but Queen Elizabeth I, Victoria, or Queen Victoria, obviously, Queen Elizabeth II, they were all females running the British Empire. Okay, Elizabeth I was kind of like the formation, the birth of the British Empire. Queen Victoria was the pinnacle of the British Empire, and then Queen Elizabeth, she the second, resided over kind of like the contraction of the empire, because the British Empire is one of the very few empires which is still around. Yeah, it still is an empire, but it didn't collapse. It contracted. It saw the writing on the wall, and it brought in its resources. It let go of outer-lying reaches to keep the empire as it was, but just contract it onto a smaller level. But that's a totally different thing, which you don't really want to be reading about in or hearing about in tarot reads. You didn't come here for history lessons or anything. Okay, so the Empress, yes, stay in your Empress energy. We got two Fools here, kinda. The Page is quite often seen as a minor arcana of the Fool. The Fool takes a leap of faith. The Fool hopes and has faith that the universe is going to stop it from splatting on the floor somehow when it jumps off the cliff. Okay, God, source, whatever you want to call it. Now, the Page of Wands jumps at every opportunity it gets given. It doesn't think about the consequences until after it's happened. It's like a child. It climbs a tree. It don't think about the fact that it could fall out that tree and squash itself on the floor, break an arm, break a back, whatever. Yeah, obviously you can put your own consequences into breaking a back. So it acts and then thinks. The Page of Wands, it just acts because it sees an opportunity or something what intrigues it. Okay, so the advice to you is this may all be intriguing to you, but we'll get back to that in a second. The Fool it is a new beginning. It's the new beginning what actually comes after this World card. Okay, this implies that they've actually learnt their lesson. Okay, and they're not going to be going back and resitting something. They're moving forward into something new, some sort of universal lesson new. And this implies you're ready to do this as well. You're already past this bit. You're almost been waiting at that cliff. The dog's holding you back, saying, not yet, not yet. You need to jump with someone. They're not quite here yet. Justice. You will be getting your justice. This truth, as I said right at the beginning of it, this could validate suspicions you've had. It could clear up messes you feel from lies. You will get your justice. You will get your balance. You will get what is deserved for you. Which then takes us on to the Page of Wands. And again, it's the energy, but it's more of perhaps the advice to you is jump on board with this with a childlike enthusiasm. Yeah? When you were younger, you looked at the world in a totally different way to you do now. Okay? Obviously, you were young, you were carefree. I know not every child had a carefree youth, but you were young, you didn't have so many worries in the world. You didn't have bills to pay for because your parents took care of them. You didn't have food to buy because, again, for most cases, your parents took care of that, or your guardians, or whoever looked after you. But now you're older, you lost that charm of running around in a woodland or a field pretending. Put some of that element back in. I don't mean pretend to like the relationship. If you don't like the relationship, just leave it. But put imagination into it. Okay? Treat it as if you were a child. Treat it like this is the first time you've ever done anything of this. All this is going to be learning for the first time. Yeah, and it might be a new person, so it might be kind of like a first time for you. But obviously, you have your experiences of life. Try not to let your experiences of life taint what is coming from this connection in the future. Okay, what's crossing this? No, there you go. Your ace, that's Six of Swords from the pre-cap. Your Ace of Swords, which was hidden in the pre-cap underneath the Ace of Pentacles, remember, is actually going to bring you calmness, balance, stability, a new way of thinking, a calm, leveled way of thinking. Bringing that 8 up there, down on that notch or 2 again for them. You and your calmed collectiveness will help them, bring them down and bring them in from the storm. Okay, Leos, that is your read. Hopefully it resonates with you. If it does, that is fantastic. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. And I thank you for doing any of those 4 or all of those 4. If this didn't subscribe to you, if this didn't resonate with you, and you're still watching, kudos to you. Thank you very much. And again, at the very least, subscribe and share. Share because perhaps you just endured a 25-minute read which weren't resonating for you because you're being used as a messenger by the universe. You needed this to tell someone else. Perhaps they come to you and they ask you for advice and this suddenly pops back into your head and you think, I know just the advice you need. Go and watch this. So share it out. Also subscribe because if this didn't resonate with you, chances are next one will, because I'm not following any sort of cycle. I'm not following a love pattern or work cycle or anything like that. So this read won't be backed up or followed on to next week's read. This next week's read will be a new independent read of new independent energies. So that might resonate with you. Okay, thank you very much. And again, if you've subscribed, liked, or anything else, thank you, non-resonating person. Just a quick one before I go. Oh God, I'm going to have to get this one right. Just send a few thoughts out to the people in Tajikistan, which is bordering Afghanistan. I can do that one. And because they had a 6.9 or 6.8 earthquake earlier today, obviously today being the 23rd of February, because you may be watching this a year down the line. Okay, so they had a big earthquake today. It was in a rural area. You will probably not hear about this on the news. There will probably not be big footage like there was in Turkey. Strangely enough, the buildings are a little bit better in this area than they are in Turkey, but I don't know. Perhaps there's a bit more oil money in that area of the world, or some sort of, I don't know, perhaps they grow something which they make a lot of money off. I don't know. But yes, so you probably won't hear about it, but send the thoughts out there. Although it was in a rural area, I would imagine at least one person got hurt. They were in their room, a picture dropped on their head, they got a nasty cut on their face from broken glass, something like that. And also, it's in the energies, it's more of experience I'm talking from. There's an uptake in earthquakes round about March time all the time. Okay, so these 6.8s we're getting at the moment, some of them are linked to the solar flares from the sun we had recently. Some of them are just general earthquakes which we get every day, and some of them is because we're now moving into that March zone. Okay, this sort of spring equinox type area, and that is what will be bringing this increase of earthquakes. So earthquakes. So just look out for them. Okay, just bear in mind if you're in an earthquake zone area, just take that in mind. Have a little bit of added extra caution. I am probably only talking to about 2 people who are still watching at this point, but never mind, you are the 2 people who need to know that. Thank you very much and catch you all soon.